Julian is just going back and forth with the mortar, making sure he will be dealing with this outpost. He's just trying to annoy Conqueror as much as possible. Conqueror sending one villager to that corner, I'm not sure why. I mean, the fact that he's just so freely walking in to kill the artillery, it's not really good. Like, he needs few muskets in the corner to just melee the Yabusami to death as soon as they walk in. What's up, boys and girls? How you all doing? We are in game 2 of the Treaty Titans League tournament, and this is gonna be the final game of the final series of the tournament. But we are in game 2 between Julian and Conqueror. This is gonna be best of 5. So I would say this match would be quite important for Nick to secure, because if he managed to win this game, that's going to give him a bit of hope and help his mindset for the next game, considering the fact that this is going to be best of 5. So that would be more helpful, because if you lose this game and then going into the next game, that's going to be like 2-0 for Julian, so that would put a lot of pressure on Nick for game number 3. So hopefully he will manage to secure this game for himself, and obviously will make the finals more interesting. So here we got Nick playing as British and Julian is playing as Japanese. The civilization ban was Julian banned France and Mexico, Nick banned France and Ethiopia. I'm surprised neither of them went for Spain, actually. Like, Spain in this map is quite amazing. I don't know why neither of them picked Spain, considering both of them are good Spanish players. Best of 5, whoever wins 5 wins, or whoever wins 3. Yeah, it means whoever reach 3, they're gonna win the series. Right, so let's check the British deck. It's actually the whole deck is very standard. H1 complete livestock cards, and you got everything. All the economy cards. H1, nothing else is missing there. H2 got pretty much all the cards. He got Cav HP, I would say. Actually, I guess like Cav HP is more useful versus Japanese. Or I don't know, maybe Cav attack would have been better, because probably you're gonna use your goons. Your goons gonna be behind your infantry most of the time, so having more damage on the goon is gonna be more helpful, because like at the end of the day, you're not gonna spam that many hussar against Japanese unless they're draining or they're off position, because well, Japanese just gonna spam so many ashes most of the time. And well, considering the fact that you got Hulker and Javelineers, these are additional musketeers, so you're not gonna use that many Huss during the game. But other than that, the H2 is quite standard. Like, this is a deck that you will pick in like every treaty native match with British. So I guess he didn't really bother changing the cards. H3 also pretty standard. These two cards will be switching to Ranger cards after you get the church upgrade for the Ranger. So this is going to be the Ranger extra range, and this is going to be the Ranger combat. So these two cards, don't get confused, that's like a new British mechanic. So for those who just came from vanilla or from TAD, now you have the idea that these cards are buffing the British Rangers, which are the equivalent skirmishers for British. And you will have the access to them with the Church card. So after you get the last upgrade on the Church card, it will suit your jungle bows to Rangers, and then these cards will be buffing them. And then the whole H3, you get Musket Combat, Cav Combat, cheaper Nats, Eco cards, Infinite Rockets, probably one of the most broken shipment inside the game as of now. Because you get 2 free rockets, and considering the fact that the rockets have been buffed, now they're a very, very good unit. So this is a very good infinite shipment. As I've said, one of the most OP infinite card inside the game. And well, you get the double factory, which is standard. Brits got jungle bows. Wait, what? Wait, did I say jungle bow? No, I mean longbows. Did I say jungle bow? I don't know. Anyways, that's what I meant. I mean the longbow, not jungle bow. Back to Japanese deck. He actually have a deck for the tourney. So age 1 is quite standard. Actually, it doesn't have good fate agreement. That's gonna be quite bad in a 1v1 because you need good fate agreement in order to have the livestock pan during the boom. But if you do not have that, you have to either go for 10% export or 5% export during the boom, so you will have the livestock pan, and then you will be able to get the Spanish consulate XP buff as well. But I don't know, maybe he's planning to sacrifice the 1500 XP from the Spanish consulate. So if he's planning to do that, then obviously it's gonna be fine to not have the good fate agreement. So other than that, the age 1 is quite standard. I would say it would have been better to go for the other wood card, which you can stack it twice. So technically that card makes the gather rate go up to 30% because you can send 15% twice. I would say, what was the card called? It's called Gangso or something like that. I forgot the name. But anyways, on H2, got Ashi attack, Yumi attack, cheap nats, and all the eco cards, quite standard. H3, Yumi range, Ashi attack. Sorry, I mean Ashi bonus and Ashi HP. Cavalry, well, Nagi HP. Yabusami bonus versus artillery. Native warriors training speed and also damage. Got 1 dojo, which is interesting. I would say it will help him quite a lot for the sustain. Probably considering the fact that this is a heads-up match, it would be better to put the dojo on Yabusame. Because the Yabusamis are quite coin heavy, so doing so it will help you to have free Yabusami, which gonna help you to deal with the enemy's artillery. At the same time, the Yabusami have insane DPS, so it's a really good card to have, and a very good unit that you can train with that. The alternative is to either go for the Nagis or Yabusami. It's either of these, because at the same time, sorry, at the same time, it's the dojo. It's a fixed building, so putting it on a cavalry is very good. But obviously not for the start. Usually for the start, you put them on Ashies most of the time, because, well, for the start fight with Japanese, you want to go as aggressive as possible, so Ashi is a unit that provide you with that aggression. And then other than that, the rest of the cards that he got is pretty standard. H3 with Japanese is very stacked. That's why he doesn't have textile mill, which is 25% gather rate boost for the plantation. And H4 is super standard, good infinite Nagi, flaming arrows, cost reduction and build time, and the Moritaru bonus, and the Shogunate. Not Shogunate, the Shogun. Shogun is the building that you get with the age up. Alright, so now he's already maxed on the shrines. Guess he was about to cancel the consulate, but he didn't. He can cancel it now because you have to switch to Dutch, get the bank ASAP. Here we go, building the monastery. Still on on Portuguese console. I'm surprised. Haven't switched it yet. Then got both of the TCs. Now he's about to switch. Meanwhile, Nick is already on a good tempo of his boom. I've done this boom probably a million times by now. Got the cow livestock pens already. Getting the sheep ones as well. And he's also transitioning to age 3. Which he still need more food. More wood to get the TC. Probably aging over to the TC wagon. Yeah, the bishop. We just need extra 500 wood, and that's going to be enough to get the TC.
Yes.
Slowly maxing out the sheep. Already got the sheep. Got the church as well. Now we're gonna put the vills on the gold mine. Constantly gathering the cows as well. Is he gonna be stuck here? Probably not. Nah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Maybe he has to wait a bit longer to get the TC by the time he age up. It's not gonna be that long. Like, worst case scenario, you can just buy 100 wood and just build it immediately. But anyways, yeah, it's fine. Julian is going to H3 with the golden pavilion, quite standard. He also doesn't have one paddy card. You mean on H1? Yeah. I guess he dropped the paddy card to have the Yumi attack. But again, this is the Japanese. You want to go very aggressive, so having that paddy, the H1 paddy gives you what? I guess it's 5% gather rate boost on coin and food, so it's not gonna be that impactful. You might as well just go without it. So this is the part that gets annoying if you don't have good fate agreement. You have to send all of these 4 buildings. This is 900, which is very expensive. I mean, these 2 are very easy to do, but this is the expensive one. So again, I believe Julian gonna skip the 1500 XP shipment that you will get with the Spanish consulate. So that way he doesn't have to switch to 5% on the consulate to get everything in time. Because if you don't do that, at the same time you have to get the Spanish consulate overpop. That's gonna cost you quite a lot. You got the trading post as well, got the food gather rate boost. Gonna help the berries. He can remove Yumi HP. Yeah, that's what I usually do. I mean, that way you have more space on H3 as well. Because this card gives HP and also range. Like, Yumi are behind the Ashies anyways. So it doesn't really matter if you have that extra 2 range. So yeah, I do agree on that. Actually, wait. In my deck, do I have Yumi HP or do I have Yumi attack? I have to double check on that. I have... Sorry, I don't have either of these. I'm not sure which one is it. It's either this or this. If it is this, that's quite dumb by me. I have to switch that because it doesn't make sense to drop this for this. I think because the bows probably buff longbow, which might buff his rangers too. 2p. Wait, what? There is no 2p. It's always carved there. Yeah, exactly. There is no 2p on this map. You always get caribs. This one is the one that changed. It's either Maya or it's the it's either Maya or it's Sap Attack. And considering the fact that this is Maya, it's gonna be more in favor of Japanese because you will have this card that buffs the hand infantry and the foot archers. I mean, most important buff is the foot archer one because you got Yumis and the Yumis will get extra 20% HP, which is fucking massive actually. You only get 2p in team games? No, there is no 2p in Orinoco. This one is always Karib. This one is either Maya or it's Zap Attack. You will never get 2p. Blackwood or whatever. Yeah, you never get that. I don't know, maybe I think you played the Blitz version, and that was like Blitz Unknown, where you have it's like Orinoco shape, but it's like unknown, so the natives are random. It's Blitz. Yeah, it's Blitz, that's why. You get things confused, that's why. Yeah. Let me check Discord in a second. Okay, why nothing is happening. Alright, so this is the time where you will just do your standard cowing with British. So obviously during the boom you will go with the coin boom because you will have the better sustain. So you'll just build the plantations. Actually, it's building the mill around the ship end, which is interesting. It would have been better to have one plantation there because still during the boom you have to use the plantation first.
Commandment?
Yeah, you still got 2 more cards to send. He needs more gold though. There we go. He did age up with the drummer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready.
This is also another thing that is kind of broken with British. Especially in a map like this, where you're just fighting a heads up, or any map that you don't have to move with British.
Ready.
This is very good for British.
Commandment.
Because considering the units that you have, this will give them so much DPS, and then obviously you have amazing economy with British, so it's a very good combination for British. One of the broken features about British.
Ready.
I mean, now they cost 1 pop each, but then still, it's like 6 pop now. It's not really taxing your military in terms of population.
Commandment.
Because you're getting so much DPS on your infantry and cavalry that
Yes.
it wouldn't that 6 pop that is missing in terms of the unit composition is not really that impactful
Ready.
as the damage and movement speed that this unit does. Alright, finally got the XP from the church. Now he's sending... Oh! Wait, what? Wait, he's sending refrigeration as well during the boom. Wait, really? Oh wait, is he gonna send sustainable agriculture as well? I mean, oh, hold on a second. I mean, the way he's doing it, I can see one thing that could be happening. So, probably he's gonna send this as well. Split into food and... Well, I mean, this is not
Yes.
fully upgraded yet. But yeah, oh god. Nick! Nick, you need this upgrade, get it? Oh god, is he gonna forget? Oh no. He's spamming it, he just noticed. Get it? Oh, thank god. But yeah, I feel like what he's planning to do, get this, have the perfect sustain, and then just do a will delete, probably minus 30 will delete would be more than enough. I think like minus 40 wills is like too much. Minus 30 wills is quite amazing. You can hold the Japanese start army. And then at the same time, after the start army of Japanese is dead, you can apply a lot of pressure. I feel he's gonna do that. I mean, if that's his plan, then that's gonna be very good. Julian going Yumi and Gun. You mean Yumi and Yabusame? Yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense as well to do that in a map like this. But... I mean, still, I believe he's gonna make few Ashies. Or, I don't know. Is he gonna go like full Yumi Yabusame? I don't think that's like the best idea, because like the whole point about Japanese start is to go aggressive with your start army. Yeah, I don't know. What's his decision? Right, finally he got this. Max the goats. Now switching consulate. Next gonna be the Spanish. There we go. To be fair, if somehow he could switch to Dutch consulate, or actually Portuguese consulate for the start army, get the overpop of Portuguese army, that would have been a bit better. Oh, wait, I guess... Yeah, he put it on 5%, so he's gonna get this and this. Alright, never mind. So that's gonna be 5% extra... Sorry, 5% less eco, but 35% more export. Actually, this is a very good bonus, though. Like, 10% for 60% is... It's also good, but, like, 5% less for 35% extra export is quite a lot. Yeah. That's a good bonus that is there. He's going full Cav and Yabusami. Kill the rockets on the start. To be honest, he could do that, yeah. But never mind, he's back to Ashy. I mean, there is no way you just start the Japanese army without Ashy. It doesn't make sense. Like, Ashy start is... It's like super standard with Japanese. Unless you want to do like some sort of cheese with the... Oh, okay, so he's gonna skip this one.
Ready. Yes. Commander.
I mean, to be fair, if he doesn't have that many bills on food, I think it's fine. I mean, it's still like 15% less eco, but he's getting that he's getting that 10% extra food income from the mills, from the Mayan allies, so that somewhat evens it out. So that's why it kind of makes more sense to do this now. And at the same time, having refrigeration helps with killing the cows and eating the cows because you'll get that extra bonus. 8.4 instead of 8 food per second. Conqueror makes many rockets on the start. I think is going cool. Yep, sorry. Yeah, okay. Factory on food is bad for bread. No, it's not. I mean, wait, what's the gather rate on food? I mean, it's 1.5, so it's almost like 1.1 food per second if your villagers are not moving. And the wood gatherer is 1.05, so as of now it's better to keep it on wood, but later on, no. You mean like skipping refrigeration and then just put both factories on food? Nah, even so it wouldn't worth it. It's still better to gather food with villagers than having factories on food. Because like their base wood gather rate is not that high. I'm pretty sure the base food gather rate is higher than wood gather rate, so that's why it's better to keep the factory on wood than food.
Yes.
See how many rockets he's gonna make. He got 2 rockets as of now. Probably he's gonna go 4 rockets on the start, maybe 6. But we'll see. Does Julian see this? No. I haven't noticed the rockets. Ah, never mind. The rockets just walk into the line of sight. I mean, you could have hide them, at least. But I mean, to be honest, like, Julian knows that. This is like a choke, and then Nick loves to use the rockets, so I guess that's standard. Thanks for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. But yeah, okay, here we go. He's sending the Ashy Combat. He has sent the Yabusami bonus as well, which is very good. So wait, let me see. Okay, he did send this as well. Now he just need 2,300 export for the start army. Actually, I guess he will be able to get it. We got 200 per minute. So we got like... That's 2,000. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he will have the export. He will definitely have enough export to get this and switch to Japanese console before the start. Oh wait, is this unit stuck?
Yes, yes, it's well.
I have I don't know, maybe there's like not much space for the unit to go from there. Still, the unit is dumb enough to just not go from this side. But I don't know, maybe he's just scouting this section. Yeah. Anyways. This is also another tech that Nick should get, because it will boost these units' HP and also training speed. I've said it a lot, like, this unit is very good in the middle of the fight, because It's a free pop unit. It have a lot of HP and also it heals your idle units once in a while. So it's a very good unit to have. Not sure if Julian gonna do that as well or not. He needs a native embassy. Oh no, never mind. He can train it from the... There. Julian did get the tech though. But... Oh wait, does Japanese have that tech? I forgot. I think they do, right? I believe they do have the tech as well inside the church. Well, we'll see the stats as soon as they're out. I believe they have the tech as well, if I'm not mistaken. Considering the training speed... Oh wait, never mind. They don't have it. Wait, is it because of the Explorer or the healing unit? Oh yeah, they are. You see, this is why Japanese don't have the church tech, which the European civs have. Because this buffs the healing unit work rate and also give your healing unit extra 50% hit point. So this is why Japanese don't get it, because the explorers are healing units. So if they had it, that would have boosted the explorers HP as well, and well, healing rate as well. Thankfully the devs thought about it. But well, that's not the case for British, so it would be very good for Nick to get this tech. Probably he will forget about it, and I don't know, maybe he doesn't know it, but we'll see. Holy shit though, like the sustain is so good. You got 56k food and 15k coin. And you have already done the upgrades for infantry, only the artillery upgrades are left. The rocket upgrade is also done. The advanced arsenal is also done. Yeah, you got like all the gold upgrades, so only have to spend 4,500 she just got, so the rest of the coin gonna be reserved. And well, British is not really coin heavy, they're very food heavy. But anyway, he just did a switch just now. He switched a bit more from food to coin. But yeah, later on, British will be very food heavy because of the units that you make. They are mostly food expensive. The musket, the husk, the... I mean, the ranger is even cost, which kind of helps British more in terms of the food sustain. But yeah, other than that, the British are known to be food heavy civilization. At the same time, you have to train a lot of natives, so he needs a lot of food. Oh god. Oh god. Did he drag box everything? Oh. 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 Yeah, I think he drag boxed all the vills by accident through here. Oh my. He's sorting it out now. His house placements are a bit weird though. But I mean, anyway, as I've said it before, like I've highlighted the fact about Orinoco. It doesn't really matter on this map if you are having that many walls. I would say 3 walls is even enough. But maybe against a civ like Japanese, maybe you need 4 or 5 walls because they're a hard pushing civ. So maybe you will reach to a point where you just have to defend a bit more, and then after that you can just make a comeback. But most of the time 3 walls is just enough, because if you will reach to a point where you're just defending from here. The game is already over because your opponent have extra native and they can just deny your other native as well. And Julian is going very ballsy, I would say, in terms of the Shogunate placement. Wait, actually, if Nick managed to get a run into here, build an artillery foundry, make 5 mortars. Wait, he can snipe the Shogunate from here, actually. Like 5 mortars walking here, and then snipe the Shogunate, and that's GG. Predictions. Yep. There we go. Alright, so the prediction is up. I will give you guys 2 minutes to vote. There you go. You can spam your channel points. Which one you think gonna secure the win on game 2? Again, I would say this is gonna be very close because of the matchup and how this is played. And oh wait, did Nick will delete? No, he didn't. I mean, he didn't for the start fight. Maybe he will do it later on. We'll see. I think like after the start fight, like as soon as the treaty is about to, the fighting stage is about to start, probably he will do a bit of build delete because he got a very good sustain actually. Probably the wills from food because his coin is not really looking that good. But 72k food though, that's huge.
Yes. Ready.
And he's going very heavy on wood as well, so can expect him to go for the build delay. It's too hard. What is too hard? The good thing about Japanese is these natives are quite good for Japanese because especially the Karib, I would say it's a very good one for Japanese. You get the extra bonus on your archers. You'll get 2 explorers that can train units. And well, I would say, are they instant from the explorer? I think they are instant, right? If not instant, it's gonna be very fast because of this card. Yeah, the native's gonna be very fast training, and yeah, it's gonna be more in favor of Japanese. I mean, just the native. Is this best of 3? No, it's best of 5. What's too hard is me right now. Oh. Frosty's win. Oh god. Oh god. I don't like your prediction. I've already lost a lot. I mean, to be honest, this matchup, I'm not really sure who's gonna win. As I've said, it's gonna be a close one. Which, obviously, we'll see. It's interesting that Julian made 3 flaming arrows for the start. It's kind of unexpected. 3 flaming arrows and 12 Yabusami. Nick have drummer? Yeah, he does have drummer. I hope Julian can help me get my 5k back. Oh god, imagine if you lose. Hello Vivi, how you doing? It used to be Mega Japanese favorite matchup. I mean, now that the drummers are here and British got Rangers, it's Again, it's more in favor of British, I would say.
Join.
Considering the fact that this is a choke as well. If Nick managed to hold this position completely, then Japanese gonna drain, because Japanese artillery fight is quite awful. I'm fine, baby. He got so much. Yeah, actually, Brit got so much food. Look at it. He got 90, nearly 90 food before the fight starts. Well, not nearly. He's gonna have 90 food because he's eating the sheep, cows as well. Yeah, it's gonna be very huge. But yeah, I do expect him to do a will delete on the start, but we'll see. Anyway, we got like 20 seconds left. Julian is just switching the consulate. Is it gonna be in time? Yeah, I think it's gonna be like just in time. Oh no, he's not gonna have the extra bonus just in time for the start fight. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, the fight is about to start. Julian is going in. Walking in with the Alzheimer, trying to kill the rockets immediately. Killed one rocket. He's killing the other rocket as well. He's going for the third rocket. He's killing the third rocket as well. And he got all 4 rockets with 12 Yabusami. I guess Nick was not paying attention at all for the start fight. I mean, for his rockets. In fact, Nick didn't do any sort of will delete. He's still fully on wills. Oh god, he doesn't have calf training speed. It's gonna be a bit bad, but not that impactful as of now, because Julian is not pushing too aggressive, so... And also he doesn't have that many Yumi that the Husk's gonna be helpful, or that many Nagi that he will need goons. Julian is immediately going to the aggressive walls. It's going to be this villager that is going to go forward. Nick already did a bit of will delete. He's on 79 villagers, 10 of them are idle. The sustain is very good. He's getting the techs. He just got the ambush party. Now he will be able to spam the Caribs from the Explorer. And Julian is also getting the last techs. Where are the Explorers? Here. There we go. We haven't trained a single Carib from the Explorer yet. I would say Nick is holding up himself quite well. Julian managed to sneak the American citadel that you get from the Maya settlement, and he's just building it up, and Nick haven't noticed it yet. Wait, there's no way he haven't noticed it. It's just there. I mean, thankfully for, well, lucky enough for Nick, that building not gonna be doing a lot of damage. But it's gonna be annoying because he can't just flank Nick's buildings from that position. Can train flaming arrows as well from them. If he could make the mortars, that would have been so nasty, actually. He could just flank his buildings with mortars. Brit have nothing to beat Ashy Yumi. Oh, you have drummers. And well, you get the Rangers. The Rangers are so fucking good now. He doesn't have the combat just yet, but they're gonna have extra range and extra combat. Look at them, like, without the combat they have 40 damage, and well, they have very good DPS. What What does Japan have to beat Redcoats? Yumi. You have the Yumi. Flaming arrows, I wouldn't really count on them. But, well, you do have Karibs, so Karibs are so fucking good. Everything, even Nagi? Actually, no, Nagis are not that good against Red Coast. Red Coast are quite chat. Finally noticed. There we go. Nick is... Oh god, Nick is down to 66 villagers. He needs more villagers on coin though, because his coin is suffering. Probably need to switch these villagers into coin. 12 vills are idle, not doing anything inside the eco. But yeah, he does have a fat bill delete. Not sure if Julian have noticed it. Julian got 6k, well 7k coin. Julian will start feeling the pressure as soon as his wood is down to 0, then he will feel the pain. But as of now, he's just fine. There we go, the fort is finally down. Yeah, after you send the ranger cards, the rangers will start popping off. We'll look at it. Well, just wait for the range and then you'll see. You got 214 HP, 14 range resist, 43 attack, 22 range. That's so fucking huge on a 22 range. 22 range unit with 43 attack and 2.84 attack speed. That's so huge. When he has to build up, it's over. I mean, to be honest, considering his sustain, I don't think he have to build up anytime soon. Just need to make sure he's coin gonna sustain, and that will be it. But that's the same case for Julian, because he's missing 2 eco cards, so as soon as the food goes down, he's gonna have the problem sustaining. But Nick is holding up himself quite well right now. Julian is going more into the range unit composition. Holy shit, the Yumis have nearly 300 HP though. That's fucking massive. That's all because of the Maya 20% HP buff. And of course you get 10% damage buff from the Karibs as well. It's gonna be helping in terms of damage. Yeah, overall this is very good looking Yumi. I mean, again, like, this is the same case for any civilization that have archer type units. You could probably go Aztec on this map and do quite well as well, because majority of Aztec units are archer type units. In fact, actually, I would say Aztec would have been a very good pick on this map, and no one picked it. Because you have a fat start army, most likely you will be able to just push into enemies' army before they even do anything. Secure everything, get the nat, and then after that it would be GG. Like in team game, it's less impactful with Aztec, but in a 1v1, where you just on your own on holding the start army of Aztec in a fight like this, it's gonna be very tough. Julian explorers are very forward, actually. He'll lose both, yeah. Okay, this is bad because he needs the explorers alive so he can constantly make the Caribs. Julian switch one patty to food, slowly gathering the food from the patties. Nick started to reveal slowly. Back to 87 villagers. More on coin. Both factors are on coin. Seems like he's going back to fully villager. But he did manage to hold the Japanese pressure with that will over pop, and now he's in a spot that he will spam the rockets, and that's gonna be very good. But then again, Julian have like what, shit ton of Yabusami. Holy wait, he got 19 Yabusami, like god. That's a lot of Yabusami to have. Right, the outpost is about to go down. There we go. Nick is trying to place some defensive outposts. He's feeling a bit of pressure now. Julian is just enjoying himself with the archer type units in this game now. Just Yumi, Yabusami, Vulcan, Caribs. Every single unit is archer now. I mean, thank god the Maya natives and also the Carib natives, they don't buff the Yabusami because they're also archer type technically. If they did, that would have been so disgusting. Imagine having 20% extra HP and 10% more attack on this unit. That's so dumb. Julian is just going back and forth with the mortar, making sure he will be dealing with this outpost. He's just trying to annoy Conqueror as much as possible. We're sending one villager to that corner, I'm not sure why. I mean, the fact that he's just so freely walking in to kill the artillery, it's not really good. Like, he needs few muskets in the corner to just melee the Yabusami to death as soon as they walk in. That's why I said this is more in favor of Japanese with the natives, because if it was Zapotec, then obviously the Japanese cav wouldn't be able to walk in so freely. Again, this is like a bit of RNG in terms of the natives that you get inside the map. Nick is on 160k. It's kind of evening out with the Japanese, and this is where you know Japanese have the lead because Japanese drain at the lower score compared to British. So you can definitely see that Nick is kind of panicking right now, and Julian is applying more pressure because Japanese do have extra 10% natives as well with this card. Sorry, 20% build limit on the native. Oh god, that's huge on the Caribs. You get 14 Caribs. Wait, what? Shouldn't that increase the Carib build limit? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. So yeah, 20% extra native, and obviously you get 125 population for your military units, so obviously that will help you a lot. Julian is struggling in terms of wood. Now he will have to stop producing natives and also Yumis for a while. He's hitting the rock bottom in terms of wood now. You have to switch the shrines to wood. Oh god, he already finished all the wood from that side. I got plenty of wood inside the eco. Yeah, that's fine. Now that the shrines are on wood, the sustain for coin gonna be worse because he's missing 25% gather rate on corn, which is going to be quite a lot. But we have to see if Nick will be able to hold up his spot or not. At the same time, Nick is also draining in terms of wood. He just switched a few villagers to wood. Nick is somewhat underpopped. Julian is pressing in with the mortars. 2 mortars slow pushing. That's just enough. A lot of Yabusami by Julian. How many Yabusami you got actually? 22 Yabusami. Oh god, that's so disgusting. No, Nick does have the rocket upgrades. It's just the Yabusami eating the upgrades. I'm pretty sure he did the upgrade. I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, Brit should win this matchup. But then you also have to bear in mind the fact that these natives are buffing the Yumis quite a lot. I mean, nearly 300 HP Yumis. Super fucking tanky. Too many rangers, not enough musketeers. Oh. Nick is pushing back. I mean, as soon as he switched to musketeers, you can see the fight is going more in favor of Nick. Julian's sustain is just enough. Nick still got all the drummers. Actually, not all. He lost one of them. He's still got plenty of drummers that he can maintain them on the fight. To be honest, I would say Nick can still go a bit more defensive, pull back a bit more if he gets pushed in, because obviously Japanese sustain not going to be as good and great as the British sustain. But at the same time, Nick is struggling in terms of resources. You got like the sheep and the cows ready. So you do need to eat them. But to be honest, considering this resource, I wouldn't say this is looking good for Nick. You definitely need to pull back, remass, and then try to apply pressure into Julian, because as of now he's just sending the units into their death, and he does need one more drummer. He needs this drummer back there. Julian is pushing in hard. Nick is struggling in terms of food now. He already ate all the sheep and got a few cows left. Food is so dead. This is not looking good for Nick. Julian is still super healthy. Julian could probably push in a bit more with the buildings. Need to maintain the curves as well. I think the curves are so strong against infantry. The fact that they do that much damage is just so fucking strong. And there we go. And that's the GG for game number 2. Nick did put some good fight. And had the will delete helping him reach to the point where he can hold the start of Japanese, but probably he went too heavy in terms of using the Rangers. Because, like, if you want to take this into consideration, Ranger versus Yumi, like, the trade-off gonna be way better for Yumi. Because it have more attack, more HP, and decent amount of range resist. Well, this unit have less HP, more resistance, slightly, but less attack. So it's not really good to trade that many ranger against Yumi. You should have just went a bit more aggressive, I would say, in terms of the unit composition. More musketeer, and just like probably rely on Karibs and artillery to deal with the Yumi mass. Because, like, if you have more musketeer, the musketeer deal better against Yabusame, because as soon as the Yabusame walk close to your military units to just snipe your artillery, you can just kill them with your musketeer easily. You can just even trigger Red Coast into melee and then kill them. Japanese Nazi are too much better. Yeah. No, it's just like this, as I've said during the boom, this native combo with Maya and Karib is just so fucking strong for Japanese. This one giving 20% HP buff for archer type unit is dumb. Like, if this native was Zapotec, this would have been way better for British, because obviously you have the Zapotec unit, they could just shred the Yabusamis as soon as they get close. That would have been way better. Is rocket don't work on water? That's like general artillery on water. So if you have a unit inside the water section, if there is an artillery shot, they will do, I would say most of the time, they would do less damage inside the water. That's what I've noticed playing few Orinoco games. And that is just only on Orinoco. Other map that... Is there any other map that there is water like this? I don't remember. And there are supremacy maps, but I haven't noticed that there. But anyways, let's check the boom. Pretty sure soon they will start their third game, so we have to check that. Okay, in terms of the stats, I mean, holy, look how many Karibs he made. Damn. Right, so 210k boom for Julian and 263k for Nick with British. So yeah, those were some good booms for sure. And that's a wrap for game number 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it on YouTube. If you did, smash the like and subscribe until the next video and next game of this series. Catch you guys.